Oh, 2 hours sleep. I like your phone case.
Thank you.
Injustice is the latest short film by MMM. The film was written and directed by Jack R.H. O'Sullivan and is MMM's longest and most ambitious project, clocking it in at 40 pages. The film itself stars Kieran M. Jenkins, Tom Hodgson, Emilia Whittaker, Billy Herring, Bahiska Patel and Benedict Leong.
So Injustice is basically a 40-page crime drama film. Imagine if Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Holmes or Luther had to come against a killer that originates online. That is what this film would be, and that is what this film is. It's about a private detective who's suffering from this case, and his friend who's in the Metropolitan Police, and they try, as their 2-month-old cold case that's ruined their lives, it's literally reopened with another murder, and they're trying to find out who did this as soon as they can. Once a new form of evidence or a lead pops up that kind of sends them towards the right direction.
For me, it was quite chance luck really. There were one, I think it was a Wednesday, I was sat with Kieran and he'd got a message from Jack basically asking if he knew anyone who wanted to help out with it. I'm more than willing to, yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much the story for me. I didn't really that in a nutshell. Chance luck, yeah. Jack the director messaged me a couple of months before we started shooting the project because he saw the work I was doing on Doctor Who Guardian and piqued interest with DDK Productions, and he approached me about the film and I said I'd be interested to read the script, and I did, and basically just went from there and just got into it that way, and then got Hodge on, went to the read through, and here we are. Here we are now.
Casting was obviously, with any film, casting can make or break your film. I knew for that I wanted Kieran in the role of more, and I literally wrote the script with him in mind, and when I asked him if he wants to have the role and I sent him the script, I was fingers crossed like, please take the role, because if you don't, I'm going to rewrite the entire script. Thankfully he accepted the role, and he told me about Tom because one of my actors who was playing Marcus dropped out, and luckily he told me I've got a friend who would love to be in the role, and that's where Tom came in. We got to work with Sarah again from Lost. That was a lot of fun. Amira as Katie, she's the character that really helps the more get an understanding of who No Face is, but at the same time she's the one that's going to, at the end, has everything that happens throughout the film, she's the one that's going to be impacted negatively because of the outcome, which is quite serious. And Billy Herring as No Face was amazing.
It was cold, but no, it was good fun doing the fight scenes and stuff with Kieran and Tom, and obviously you guys, it's been a pleasure to work with you as well, so yeah, other than being cold and wet, it was good fun.
Day 3 was rather important to the cast and crew, as it was the day Emmerdale actor Bahiska Patel arrived on set to film his scenes as the officer on duty. The scenes were shot within 2 hours, allowing enough time for the actors to rehearse their lines. Bahiska Patel applied for the role via the advertisement on Casting Call Pro. After talking to Jack, and Jack discovering Patel's history in film and TV, the two agreed to work together and the cast expanded.
Bahiska Patel was amazing. When he applied for the role, I thought it was like, this can't really be him, because I know a lot of his film background. You know, he was in some Bond films, he's in Thunderbirds, he was in Emmerdale, he was in Temple of Doom. So it was very like, oh my god, this has to be a joke. And then when I actually we had a phone call talking about the character, and it was him, and I was like, okay, you have the role. And that, just every day you can say to him, you can say to people, I've directed Bahiska Patel. Even now, me and my cast crew are like, yeah, we still can't believe that.
The film took 7 days to film, spread across a month, with the crew facing the cold, snow and more in order to produce the film.
It's been fun. It's been fucking cold pretty much every day. We've been filming for most of winter, so because a lot of the stuff's been on location. Yeah, there's been a lot of times where tours have been blue, fingers have been falling off, and
I've gone home and had to have surgery. So, yeah, it's been fun, but very, very cold. I think next time I'm doing something, it's definitely in the summer, so I can just wear t-shirts and shit. Yeah,
Definitely. But it's been nice. It's been nice. Learnt a lot. Just another fun job and good experience. Definitely.
This fight scene, we let the actors rehearse. We didn't want to tell the actors what to do and what not to do. We just sort of gave them the scene and we let them just play around with it. And then during the actual scene, I let the actors practice out to see where they're actually going to be moving. Since they was at the location, they never actually done the fight. They've never done the fight at the scene, so I just let them practice, let them move wherever they need to go, and they got themselves, and they done the fight scenes in certain little bits, so they can memorize what they need to do. And then during these little moments, these little rehearsed parts they've done, I would get into the camera and let's just zoom actual to the fight. So, during the bits, we would allow them to film, and then I would get my camera and I would find the perfect position. So when they throw a punch, they're not actually touching each other. So I would film it in a way so it does. So from one of the shots, he actually did get punched. There is a shot, and I think we've passed it. I don't know which one it is, but there's a shot when he actually does it. He moves back, he's holding his lip. This first punch we're about to see, he's actually getting punched. He didn't move out the way fast enough, or he just went in a bit too much, and he actually hit him. So let's just watch this. Bang! That's an actual punch. He just got punched there. So, yeah, one little mistake we didn't even know until afterwards he mentioned his lips bleeding. He actually got punched. Can't really see. I think we shot this before. But anyway, first punch. That's real. And then we would film these little bits, and I would film them multiple times to make sure we have enough shots to best tell the story.
The hardest thing for the crew was saying goodbye on the final day of shooting, as it would have been the end of production and a long journey of commitment, and teamwork would come to an end. O'Sullivan gave a message about the film and the experience.
I enjoyed our fourth project together.
You can find Injustice on the MMM channel.